Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Texas. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Texas. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Utah offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
second down and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
He's going to pull it down and run. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They go with a direct snap. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about the quarterbacks today, the receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Winston. Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
That sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. This one will be fair caught. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The completion sets up a second down play. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Or it's snapped to the back. Running through the tackle. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense.
Pass caught, second down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look how offense properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Sack sets up second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. This one is right through. And they jump back in front. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Not much on that play, brought down short. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Utes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Utah offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game. And
here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Utes churn out another first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Again, he makes it second and medium. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A gain sets up a third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fighting off the defender. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Pulls it in. It's Winston. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down. The Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Grab near the sticks. It's Winston. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now is an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Utes. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here, running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Direct snap to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger. This defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Receiver in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback operating an empty set. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. The ball is loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense now operating in empty. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what the